As the bond gate continues to reveal ever more damning information, we take a look at the extraordinary Presidential Gazette appointing the 3-member commission to inquire into the issuance of treasury bonds and key events that could correspond to these points laid out in the Gazette.
In the Gazette, point G charges the Commission to investigate and inquire into whether proper procedures and adequate safeguards have been adopted to ensure that the said matter referred to in the said schedule hereto resulted in obtaining the optimum price or benefit for the government.
ඒ වන විටත් රුපියල් බිලියන 1ක් භාණ්ඩාගාරක බැඳුම් කර නිකුත් කිරීම වෙනුවෙන් මහා බැංකුව දැන්වීම් පළ කර තිබුණා. I insisted on a public auction.
Auditor General Gamini Vijayasinghe testified before the Presidential Commission of Inquiry the Central Bank of Sri Lanka had gone for a 30-year bond to raise funds at a time when there were other least cost methods available. Gamini Vijayasinghe in his report notes the total estimated losses from both the auctions on the 27th of February 2015 and 29th of March 2016 was 1.674 billion rupees. It was revealed by several witnesses from the central bank that former Governor Arjuna Mahendran had visited the Public Debt Department twice on the day of the auction and instructed at first to accept all bids and then to accept 10 billion in bids as opposed to the 1 billion on offer. This had never happened before. Point H notes whether any inquiry or probe into any of the aforesaid matter referred to the schedule hereto had been obstructed to prevent in any manner resulting in damage or detriment to the government or any statutory body including the Central Bank of Sri Lanka, and if so, the person or persons responsible for such obstruction.
Now in this instance, I think that communication didn't work properly. We should have said we needed to raise 10 billion, but of course we had advertised it the previous day and I only got to know of the treasury requirement on the Thursday. So there was miscommunication. I accept that.
Arjun Aloysius, who is a person of interest in the bond scam, refused to give the password to his iCloud account to detectives on a number of occasions. The Presidential Commission issued summons twice on former Finance Minister Ravi Karunanayake to appear before the Commission. Point J. Whether there has been misuse or abuse of power, influence, interference, fraud, malpractices, nepotism or any act or omission connected with corrupt activity in relation to the said matter referred to in the said schedule hereto. Whistleblowers provided evidence before the Presidential Commission relating to the wrongdoing and criminal conduct of Perpetual Treasuries Limited, Kasun Palisena and Arjun Aloysius on the basis of important phone conversations being deleted from the PTL system. Arjuna Mahendran's lawyer produced an undated letter from former Finance Minister Ravi Karunanayake seeking a fund requirement of 75 billion rupees for road development projects. Ravi Karunanayake said Mahendran requested him to send a letter relating to what happened at the February 26, 2015 meeting between the three ministers, and thereby he had sent the letter in May 2016. Evidence before the Commission revealed the rent for the Monarch Residency apartment occupied by the Karunanayake family was paid by a company owned by Arjun Aloysius. In addition, there is a possible case of nepotism between former Governor of the Central Bank of Sri Lanka, Arjuna Mahendran, and Director of PTL, Arjun Aloysius.